Hi!
Hey everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Highscore Headquarters podcast. We are now live, and I think our best bet is to go around and introduce ourselves, starting with James. So if everyone can say your name, your star sign, and one thing you like to do for fun, that'd be perfect.
Hey everyone, I'm James. I'm a Sagittarius, and I like video games.
What's up, everybody? My name is Mobius Strip. I'm an Aries, and I enjoy crying myself to sleep at night.
My name is Cailey. I'm also an Aries, and I enjoy sleeping without crying myself to sleep.
Don't know what you're missing.
My name is Scott. I'm a Capricorn, and I'm pretty dull.
Fun. I'm West. I am a Scorpion, and I enjoy dressing up as Betty White and smashing two lemons together, shouting Hulk smash. All right, let's get right into this. Our first topic of the day.
He spent 3 days scripting that, guys.
No, I was fixing to say, bro, you should explain, how that goes down.
I don't think he needs to explain it. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I feel like it's just what I do as a living, and I'd prefer if I wasn't judged, actually. Yeah. Starting off, we're going to talk about the Gamecock game today. As you know, Bolby Straganovsky is going to be running from Georgia, and if you know anything about him, he is a force to be dealt with. Do you guys think the Gamecock defense will be able to handle him, yes or no?
Okay.
They can't see you raising your hand.
Yeah, you don't actually have to raise your hand.
Question 1. Hand was raised. Who are we playing?
We're playing Georgia, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
No, wait, no.
Oh,
we're playing Mississippi
Sorry.
State.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If I copied the name wrong on this podcast topic sheet, we're playing Mississippi State, and Bolby Straganovsky is playing for Mississippi State.
They
My
are the
bad,
Bulldogs,
guys.
though. So.
Okay,
Yes.
Mulligan, let's start over in 3, 2, 1.
Are we actually starting over? I'm confused.
No, you idiot. Keep
Oh.
talking.
That was so confusing. Anyways, what do you guys think we have a shot at beating them, yes or no, with this monster powerhouse they have?
Well, knowing nothing about Mississippi State, Oeste, I can tell you 100% that I have no fucking clue.
Well, considering Mississippi State had an awful game last week. They got beat really bad last week. So I don't see them doing very well. But of course, Carolina's not the best team on the planet. Hopefully,
Excuse me?
we're not.
Are we 1-0?
Yeah, we're 1-0.
So we're undefeated right now.
Are we number 1 in the SEC
Yep.
East?
So that would make us perfect as a team.
Yeah, how many teams are 1-0 right now?
I know that we are one of them.
Like
correct?
half of them, I'm going to
So
guess.
we're tied for first, basically, is what I'm
Yo,
hearing.
Richmond is 1-0 right now, and they just beat Virginia, and they're an FCS team.
So we are 1-0 is what I'm hearing.
Are you saying the SEC is below the FCS?
No.
Good.
Anyways, guys, it's kind of a moot point because Bolby Straganovsky is actually the slap, clap guy from Jimmy Neutron. Good job, guys. We're making everybody really proud.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
That was the joke, Wes.
Congratulations, you're not funny.
What a
I
weird
tried.
reference to
We
make.
literally all
Jimmy
knew
Neutron,
that. I don't
when did
understand.
that leave the air? 2004?
I don't know.
Nani.
Look, you can say everyone got it all you want, but I noticed no one
Nobody
in here
got
called
it.
me out.
I got
Yeah.
it. I'm not gonna call you out.
Why would
because
you
I'm
not call
assuming
me
you're
out?
gonna go with it as continue the joke or something. I was
What?
waiting for you to make more references.
Full disclosure, Cartoon Network kid.
Gross.
Kaylee, it sounds to me kind of like you're covering your ass for not knowing a thing about what he was talking about.
No, I know exactly who Bolby Stroganoff is.
Uh-huh, okay.
Of course
okay,
he does.
yeah.
You can
I
tell
read you-
by the
I read
way
you loud
she-
and clear.
Didn't call it out. Great job, Cailey. You're making us all proud. Second thing on topic is Super Mario Run. Nintendo is finally coming to cell phones. What do you guys think about that?
It's Temple Run.
But from the side.
It's Temple Run.
But it's Mario.
Wait, I told you about this fucking game 3 days ago, and then you were like, "Yeah, I just downloaded it."
Well, no, I
and
saw
then
it
had
on the App Store.
And then I had to tell you it came out in December.
No, I saw it
Is
on the
this
App
thing
Store
on?
because they put ads out
Is
for
that thing
it.
actually
100% sure.
But then you said, "Oh yeah, I downloaded it."
I said I was going to download it, yes.
No, you said I downloaded it.
Michael, I'm 100% sure I did not say I downloaded it because it's not on my phone.
I'm 100% sure you did, and I called you out on it because you're stupid.
100% sure that did not.
How long are you two
occur.
gonna go back and forth?
I mean, the game just
Don't
came
mind
out.
me and Kaylee. We're just doing
Actually,
origami
don't-
over here.
Did it come out? I saw it
Or
on the
it,
App Store. is what
or
I'm
it has, or they just announced it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's come out yet.
No.
Origami is Spanish for The Great Inquisition.
I thought that
No
was
one
what
saw
happened
origami
when
coming.
a man and a woman reached completion.
Origami's Japanese.
Don't be absurd, Michael.
Yeah, we kind of figured that one. Good call there, bud. We're so proud. We're doing great. We're doing great. So, everyone excited for this? Do you think it's going to have any ramifications in the future? Do you think there's going to be more Nintendo titles coming to mobile? I mean, Pokemon Go, of course, happened. I know it's not directly Nintendo, but is this a good sign for us?
There are definitely more Nintendo games coming out. Before they announced Mario Run coming to Apple platforms, they had actually announced Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing games also coming to the platform. Those have been delayed as of now because they want to focus on their Mario game first.
I mean, Apple giveth and Apple taketh away. We get Mario, but they take away their aux, which is, total fucking bullshit.
I use my phone half the time for listening to music. I'm gonna have to buy a dongle in order to listen to music.
Maybe you guys should get Androids.
See, I would love to get an Android,
Maybe
but I'm
Apple
not
should
actually a
just be better.
cave person, so I like to use good technology. Just me. Just me.
West, the only fucking reason you don't have an Android is because you didn't want to pay extra for a screen.
Yes, because they tried to charge me more than they were supposed to.
That has no ramifications as with regards
Did
to
you guys
the
hear the
quality
Galaxy Note
of the
7 was
technology.
recalled?
Really?
Because it
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
exploding, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, Android's doing great. You're right, bud.
That's Samsung.
That was
Android.
Samsung.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of Android. They run Android platforms.
Everyone runs
That
Android platforms.
has nothing to do with the Android iOS.
Apple does not. Just throwing it out there.
Apple,
What's
anything
the
made by
iOS?
Apple tends to break very easily.
Shit. OS.
Look,
I've
love
dropped this
that.
off of a building and it survived.
That's kind of incredible in and of itself.
Like,
Is there a good
just so you
story
know,
there?
he was pointing to, the dead dog on the table. Like, he threw a dead dog on the table, so.
He's a method actor just like Jared Leto. Okay?
Yeah, no one likes Jared Leto either, huh?
I wouldn't exactly compare myself to Jared Leto after seeing Suicide Squad. That's not exactly a flattering
Hey,
comparison.
it had a solid DC B+.
That's like a C- in regular movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord, let's not talk about that. It's been a bad year for DC, and I'm a big DC guy.
It's been a bad decade for DC.
Hear your phone vibrating.
And there we go. We're getting yelled at by the mom of the group. There's Cailey yelling at Michael to put his phone up. It's a great fun
Well, if I
time
can
here.
hear it vibrating,
I don't think I had it on silent.
someone's phone is vibrating too.
Mom yelled at me.
My phone's not gone off.
My
Um,
phone is on silent.
Yeah,
But back on
My
fun
phone is a
topics.
turnip.
Let it be known she yelled at me and my phone didn't go off. So, fuck you.
I snapped at you. I didn't.
Yeah, and I could feel the anger.
But back to the fun. Shaq Fu 2. Are we excited about that? I very much am. I love me some Shaquille O'Neal. Fun fact, he actually rubbed my mommy's tummy when she was pregnant with me.
That is really disturbing information that we didn't need to know.
Dude, me and Shaq share a bond. We're basically the same person. I'm going bald. He is bald. We're identical, basically.
Except for the whole ginger thing.
Yeah, he has all the melanin, you have none.
I will say this. Back to Shaq Fu. The first game was god awful. God awful.
Oh, it's a game. I thought they were talking about a movie or
Yeah,
something.
Shaq Fu was originally a fighting game. I think it was on Sega Genesis. I'm probably might have that wrong, but
For those of you that don't know, consoles did exist before the Xbox 360 and PS3. For our younger viewers.
Also, fun fact, the Sega Genesis comes right before the Sega Exodus.
The first Shaq Fu was released for the Genesis and the Super NES in 1994.
all right, thank you. They're actually changing it up for this title. It's not going to be a straight up fighting game. It's going to actually be a side scrolling beat 'em up. So it's a completely different title.
With some romance elements, I'm told. Yes.
I know nothing of the story. It's just about Shaquille
Well-
O'Neal saving the world.
Yeah.
You can
and,
also
know,
tell it's a different title because they put a 2 after Shaq Fu. Fun fact of the day.
You can count.
Okay, Overwatch DLC is going to be released in September, featuring new character Sombra. And I don't know if you've played Overwatch before, but it's very, very hard to tell what's going on. So adding more elements might not be helpful for new players.
So, we're throwing it to Cailey, resident meanie
All right.
and Overwatch expert.
Alright, so Sombra has been, quote unquote, talking to everyone on the Blizzard forums
air quotes,
for
everybody.
a while. And she's been hiding stuff in code. Yeah, but she's been hinted at for a very, very long time, and everyone's been looking forward to her arrival.
Now,
So
what
It's
is a
really exciting.
Sombra?
Sombra is Spanish for shadow, and there's rumors going around that she's going to be the first stealth character of the game, as in she can be invisible and can maybe turn other characters on her team invisible.
Also, fun fact, Sombra is also a brand of hummus that's actually quite good.
So would you say she's gonna be more like a stealth character or more like hummus?
Stealth, definitely. But Reaper had a voice line for Sombra in the Dorado map, so that was I believe, the first appearance of her, along with files that were located in Dorado's spawn room.
Yeah, that Dorado map that we all know and love, that we all play
Yeah.
daily.
Now, for somebody that doesn't play Overwatch, that's that Korean thing, yeah? That they made all the porn about?
That's that Korean thing.
What?
Specificity is important, Scott. I'm proud of so
no,
happy.
like the Koreans, they have like what's it called? What's that? Stargate.
China made a really
That's
crappy
you're,
remake
you're,
of
you're
it.
talking about turn-based strategy games.
That too.
It's actually like an FPS MOBA. So first-person shooter. You make teams. You run around a map. You shoot at each other.
Well, everyone's been looking forward to Sombra for a long time, so I'm excited for her to.
Well, I'm stoked for the release of Overwatch Sun and Moon in November, aren't you guys?
I just think,
Pokemon.
I just think Overwatch is a cut-rate Call of Duty, and we can just all admit that and move on.
You played it for about 20 minutes yesterday, and you were terrible. I
I
felt
think-
horrible for the team that had to play with you.
I got at least 1 kill a game, and I think that's basically the only thing you need in Overwatch.
At some point, I want you to let me play so I can be Harambe.
Yeah, West actually did play as Winston.
And how was that?
I was transcendent, I gotta say. I transformed into a giant monkey and then was killed very, very easily. Turns out you're not always good at games that you play for the first time against people that are good.
I was pretty good for
Go
my first
figure.
time. So.
All right, new games coming out this fall. We've got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Don't know if anybody played the original. I personally loved it. I know my boy Mike has been playing it a ton and loving it. I know James.
I've 100%ed it twice.
See, I actually, fun fact, I don't ever 100% games, so I always have technically something left if I ever want to go back and complete it. Which, does it make sense? No, but it's a lot of fun. It makes me feel like I'm never actually done with the game.
I'm working on platinuming Overwatch, and that is difficult.
Oh,
I too
wow.
don't finish games and then tell myself, it's the fun way to just say I've never even finished the game. It's so good.
Other games coming out, we've of course got Pokemon Sun and Moon, highly anticipated, very different from the rest of the franchise if you guys have been paying attention.
Faticate, best character.
10 out of 10 true. It looks like it swallowed a bee. They've also, if you guys haven't been paying attention, they've gotten rid of gyms and the Elite Four in this game. And so it is all based on the Island Challenge. And there's going to be new Pokemon. There's new types of Pokemon, not like Pokemon types, but these things called Mega Beasts or something like that. If you
Ultra
guys
Beast.
Ultra
Come on,
Beast?
West, you're the Pokemon guy.
Come
You
on.
know
Yeah.
this?
Haven't you
Jeez.
seen UB001, the jellyfish?
Yeah,
Jellyfish
what is
hat.
that thing?
Come on.
It's an Ultra Beast, West.
Oh,
Come
of
on.
course. That makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ultra Beast 1.
Ooh.
Wait, so do we know there's nothing equivalent to the Elite Four? Because I assumed that the Island Challenge was just replacing the gym system.
According to what I've read online,
The
there
totals?
is no Elite Four. That said, it's what they've released online, and they've been very good about keeping things under wraps. So maybe we got something.
Aren't the totem monsters or whatever, like the Pokemon that summon other Pokemon, aren't those kind of like,
That's actually just a new battle system. SOS
really?
battles. Yeah,
it's just a
that-
random counter type deal?
Yep.
No, well, the totem Pokemon are part of the Island Challenge that they're
Okay.
putting in. They're Pokemon held by the island leaders, I want to say, and that's part of how the battle system is going to work.
Tells you how much information about this game is out.
So what you're saying is it's basically the Pokemon League, except they changed it to call it the Island Challenge. They literally just changed the name, and instead of gym
Well,
leaders, it's island leaders.
No.
You also have to go
It's
through
one
this
of-
like trial system where once you get to each island, there's a trainer in charge of the trial, and they tell you to go do a certain number of tasks or something like that. It's totally different.
It's kind of taking more of an RPG look at Pokemon versus the standard game.
So they added basically side quests.
Yes. Basically, that's all they were missing.
Nice. It's like Pokemon Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically,
Oh,
except we've
no,
got
I
a
hope
good
not.
battle system still.
You don't like taking your stylus and just circling
Hey,
Pokemon?
hey.
Who liked doing that?
Hey,
Wes
come on,
was my
that's-
secret Santa last year, and he got me Pokemon Ranger, and I loved it.
I do,
Everyone,
I do
everyone
like
loves
the
Pokemon
games.
Ranger. It was so much
Apparently
fun.
that's-
I don't like
Sounds like
Pokemon
I
Ranger.
actually didn't.
I'm a
like Pokemon
JRPG guy, so
JRPG is
a Japanese role-playing
role-play
game.
Now, how is a JRPG different from an ARPG or an ERPG or an FRPG?
An ARPG, I'm guessing, is an alternate reality.
I was saying American,
ARPG is an
English,
action
French.
RPG.
I'm pretty sure it's
Wait,
just
what?
What?
An ARPG is an action RPG.
Wait, why is it Japanese is JRPG, but there's
Japanese
not an American?
Japanese RPGs. The reason they got that name is because a bunch of them came out during the 90s, like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, and all of them pretty much have turn-based battle systems. So any game from Japan that had a turn-based battle system tends to be a JRPG.
What would a French RPG look like? Just people surrendering?
It would just be an RPG. There's no special name for it.
Well, I mean, you do your quest for like 3 hours a day, and then you just go home to drink and take naps.
That's an MMO, dude.
You smoke and you try to forget the world as you contemplate nihilism.
The cartridge would also
Too
smell
close,
really
too
bad.
close.
This is getting really xenophobic.
Okay, well, actually, no, Xenoverse is the game coming out.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, other new game coming out this fall, South Park Fractured Butthole. I don't know if anyone played the first one, but it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, come on.
I played the first
I
one.
played
yeah.
as the Jew the first time. That was.
I'm actually kind of hesitant for this one because they actually changed the battle system.
They did. There's like a distance component and everything added in there. I'm super stoked. I think that the battling system in the other one wasn't the reason for playing it. I just thought the content of the story was fantastic, and so
Yeah,
I'm
Like,
amazed.
I'm stoked because like my OTP Creek, they got a pretty big scene in the first trailer, which is very kawaii to me.
Oh lord.
Fight me.
Explain who makes up this OTP?
Okay, is the blonde one, and the one who my icon is in the group me.
Right.
Who's
Correct.
the blonde one?
What?
If you don't know, I am not going to explain it to you.
Though there's Tweak and Butters. I assume it's Tweak
No, I think
because
he's talking about
Butters won't
Craig.
fit into Creek very well.
I think he's talking about Craig and Tweak. Like,
Yes, that's correct.
Tweak is the one that his parents.
So what
own
you're
the
saying,
coffee
Michael, is you
shop.
did know, but you were just not saying it.
Yeah, basically.
I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of forgot who they were. for a
You
second.
remember pretty quickly.
Wow, the salt is real here, guys.
Calm down. It's only South Park.
It's only South Park.
It's
one of
only
the
South
greatest
Park.
TV shows on air.
Ugh.
I love South Park. And I'll defend it to
It,
the
ha-
day
it has its ups and downs.
South Park
There
is
were a
the
couple
social
seasons that
commentary
just
of our time.
drug, but then there were some seasons that were great. And one episode that really made me laugh was when they were taking the piss out of the Redskins.
Oh yeah,
That-
the Washington Go.
Yeah.
Redskins.
Oh man, that was so good. And there was the like they had showed the commercial with Robert Griffin III in the commercial, and then when the show came on, they had replaced him with their current quarterback, Kirk Cousins, because Kirk Cousins had like taken his place over the weekend as the starting quarterback. So they just replaced him in the episode.
The level of detail in that show is fantastic. Have you guys seen the thing about like the Barack Obama speech where they got the entire background perfect?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was pretty good actually.
I
Like,
know, it was impressive, right?
yeah, especially considering that show takes like 2 hours to make apparently.
Yeah, apparently they get it done in 7 days, which is incredible.
I know.
Speaking of fall TV, how are we excited for the DC shows returning to air? I am like the only Arrow fan still left. I feel like. And
Sorry, what are we talking about?
Yeah, like
The
Like-
DC live action universe on the CW, I'm assuming is what you're
Yes.
talking
So I know Arrow and Flash are returning to our Legends of Tomorrow, and for some reason Supergirl switched to CW, which is going to be cool. There's going to be a crossover there in the works. I am the only person that I know that still loves Arrow. They finally killed off Laurel, which makes me happy.
I too love Aerosmith.
I'm the only person I know that loves Flash.
I'm-
Flash is a great show.
He's sassy.
See, I haven't actually watched any of the DC live action shows because I'm still salty with DC for making a bunch of really bad movies and canceling Young Justice.
Oh.
See, but actually, the live action shows, I'm sure Wes can attest to this, are actually really, really good.
Yeah, they're actually really well written.
They-
Admittedly, Arrow has kind of drugged the past season, but they finally killed off the person I wanted them to. I think it's going to get better.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard they did
Spoilers.
something weird with I heard they did something really weird with Speedy, and it kind of made me not want to watch it.
They did. Speedy is sort of two characters, sort of. It's very strange.
All right, everybody, this is the spoiler alert portion of the podcast where we tell you what happened in season 6 of Game of Thrones.
I think that there's a statute of
I love
limitations
Game
with
of
spoilers. It's been a year, like
It hasn't been a
it's
year yet.
since not since season 6, but since Arrow ended.
It's
This
like
is their new season starting. So
it's
I feel
like-
like there's a statute of limitations, is there not?
I'm so confused what we're talking
You
about.
just don't spoil the show.
I normally say if it's over like a few months.
yeah.
You should have seen it by
Yeah.
now. You have,
No, there are
like,
people.
no-
People get mad at you if you spoil something from like 1997.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I
Like-
feel
Like you should have seen it by now.
Spoiler, guys, I was born.
No, it's just like people still get upset when someone spoils the ending of Final Fantasy VII for them, which is like everyone knows the ending of Final Fantasy VII.
Fun fact: I don't know the ending of Final Fantasy VII.
Fun fact, I don't either. I've never actually played it. So
All I know is the part where like Longsword guy just totally just like murder-lates the healer.
Oh, is that the one where
Sephiroth
it
kills
ends
Aerith.
Is that the one where it ends with the longsword guy becoming DLC for Super Smash Bros?
No.
Oh no, he became DLC for Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh, that's true.
You know why I don't trust video games?
He wasn't.
Why?
DLC,
Why?
Because Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 13th game in the series.
Oh, I mean, how do you feel about Battlefield 1?
No.
How do we feel about Battlefront in general?
No.
Oh God,
That
can
would-
we rant about how awful
the beta
Battlefront
was
is?
fantastic, and then it just.
I spent $60
As
on
someone
that game.
as someone who grew up with with Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 on the PS2, my God, why? It's in first person as default. That is wrong because that was a third person shooter, and it was just and you die after like 2 shots. It's ridiculous.
I know. Where's the realism? You usually should die after one shot. Is my thing.
No, I'm not saying that. I
Well, it
don't
depends what you
I don't
shoot.
care about realism.
True.
I care about the game being balanced and entertaining. If I spawn and I get hit once and die, the game is not fun.
Well, that's your fault. Don't die.
Yeah, that sounds like
Don't
you problem.
respawn.
Don't respawn. Oh,
In the words of the Dark Souls community, get good, Kazu.
Well, I think it's important that EA is following the Apple track. In the latest game, they took away something that everyone wanted, i.e. the aux cord for the iPhone 7, guys.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Finally
Blizzard
getting.
actually listens to their customers.
unless it's about legacy servers.
Nobody plays them anymore.
Yeah, because they took them away, Cailey.
Wait, hasn't Blizzard been taken down by Poodle Corp like 5 times?
What?
No, Blizzard's
hacking
the
group?
company behind Overwatch.
Yeah, well, the servers. Sorry, is what I meant to say. The servers for like League, the servers for
They tend
World.
to. Blizzard has gotten in a lot of trouble recently, or well, not trouble, but their fan base is kind of upset with them because they keep taking out legacy servers of World of Warcraft, which are like old servers that have been around for years, and now they finally decide, oh, we're going to cancel those.
Oh yeah, I saw they're making an expansion pack to World of Warcraft. I've never played it, but like
I
being
played.
on Reddit, I pretty much see like all the hate that's everywhere.
I played WoW very early. Didn't like it because I was a big EverQuest player. You know, that dead franchise. I also did a lot of Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast. I'm old. I'm 22 years old. I'm an old man.
Well, that's basically Asian right there. I don't know how you're still walking around.
Yeah, West and I have a friend who was addicted to World of Warcraft throughout middle school, in his more pimply days. And he can confirm the new expansion is Shaitza.
Yeah, he was not a fan actually, which is surprising. I thought it was supposed to be really good, but apparently reviews are negative.
Yeah, and this is someone who for like a solid 3 weeks played World of Warcraft just so he could continue to afford to play World of Warcraft.
All right,
Like-
next thing on the agenda is the Nintendo NX. What do we want from that console? What do we not?
For it
Oh.
to actually come out.
It is
Before
coming
I
out.
die.
It is coming out March 2017.
Hmm.
That was announced sometime around E3 this year. My concerns with the NX is a lot of the rumors that have been coming out for the NX. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like. For one, cartridges being used on the console. Love the idea. I'm a big cartridge fan. They're not going to be your
You gotta
old,
constantly blow into it.
Yeah.
not
What do you
modern
think
ones.
he likes about it?
Dude, I need to get me a T-shirt that has a Sega Genesis cartridge on it that says "Blow Me."
Do it.
Dude, you should.
Hmm.
Blowing into your cartridges ruins them.
And why does it work, Michael?
Because you're stupid, Cailey.
Wait.
Yeah, Michael,
if
I'm
it
pretty sure you're
works,
just, like,
yeah.
out
How
of
would I mess
frame.
it up?
You may
I don't
move
know.
the dust around, but the moisture in your breath causes the metal connectors to erode quickly.
That's why you never drink water.
Well,
You're
you got me
drinking water
there.
right
you're
now.
the-
It's
you
literally
know,
in front of
you're
you.
the religious studies major. You should know. I mean, you got me.
To be fair, yeah, we're pretty well versed. in
Okay,
this.
now explain that. How is being a religious studies major conducive?
Jesus turned water into wine, Scott.
Joke.
Are you spinning
Scott.
wine into your game cartridges, Michael?
No, it's okay.
All right,
Jokes are
back-
hard
back-
for some people, Scott.
Back to the NX.
Hmm.
I don't know. I was kind of having fun with this conversation.
Yeah, I am too.
The thing about it is they're not your old school N64 Genesis cartridges. These are basically they're a modified version of the current 3DS cartridges. So you're gonna have these little tiny cartridges, and the rumor is it's basically, has anyone seen the Wii U?
Yeah.
It's gonna be basically a tablet with
Oh,
a screen
no.
with 2 controllers on
it-
the side. The controllers come apart and they come off of it, and you can, unlike this one, it's
Oh,
not
dear
tethered to
heavens.
your TV, so you can take it anywhere, and then you can plug it up to a stand, and then you can play it on your TV, and you can take the 2 controllers off of it. And one rumor is they're like nunchucks. One other rumor is it comes with like another part. You can use it as like a standard controller.
I got a picture for that. I gotta edit that back in.
Yeah, it's really kind of, for me, I'm kind of disappointed because I was hoping for a normal Nintendo console with a
Like-
GameCube.
Yeah, I'm disappointed
with
too.
a
I
new
was just
GameCube controller.
I was just kind of hoping they'd just remake the GameCube because that's probably the best thing they've done in the past.
They
10
wouldn't
years.
do it primarily because the GameCube sold just as bad as the Wii U.
Okay, so let's say that ignoring what they've actually done, what do we want from the NX? Because I feel like Nintendo is a company that's special to all of us. It's what we grew up on, what we grew up playing. What do we actually want them to do, and what do we not want?
I really
necessarily?
don't like the screen on the controller thing. That's weird.
It's also, well, you can hook it up to your TV and play it on your TV as well.
Okay, but like the Wii U, how it's just basically a giant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
That's weird.
it's like carrying
Yeah.
around a brick.
It is.
Yeah.
It's odd. It's supposed to be lighter.
It hurts your neck too, because you're constantly looking down.
And plus, you know,
You're
it
not
has
gonna,
like
play like this.
So are you like getting a games that utilize the gamepad and the TV, things like that, or you just or do you just not want a screen at all,
No, I'm talking about just how
or how
on the
chunky
Wii U
is?
it was basically
Yeah.
a tablet with controls on the side, and
Yeah.
you would have to be constantly looking down at it and hurting your neck in order to play
It depends on the game. A lot of games didn't utilize
what, you
the
didn't
tablet.
like just hold the thing out like this, like you're the monkey and Lion King holding up Simba, like.
I was actually disappointed with the Wii U
Rafiki?
for a lot of
Yeah,
reasons.
sorry.
How can you not remember Rafiki?
See, my problem.
I don't
with,
know. It's probably something to do with all the meth.
Whoa.
See, my problem with that Wii U tablet thing
It's
is
okay, I
that
got
I
that.
like holding a controller because it's easy to hold, and that tablet was ridiculously
Yeah, it
hard
was
to
bulky.
Yeah.
move my hands. I did not like
Really
that at all.
cumbersome.
I would say that one thing I would want from the NX, some of the rumors that I hope are true, is the fact that Nintendo has been working very closely with Square Enix. We kind of had some confirmation that the new Dragon Quest game is coming out on NX. We know the new Sonic game that Sega is working on is coming out on it. We also have rumors of a Pokemon title coming to the NX. We know for a fact that Zelda Breath of the Wilds is coming out on NX. That's why it's been delayed so long. And then
Looks really good though.
yeah, there's
Oh,
also
yeah.
there's also rumors of a Metroid game, but you know what?
Yeah, but
I don't see that happening.
like, didn't they have like a demo of that and like Samus was like nowhere to be found?
No, that's a 3DS title. That's a Federation Force.
Do you think if they came out with the Pokemon game, would it be like Coliseum? Or...
I have a theory. Since they're doing the whole tablet deal again, I see them recently. They just re-released Pokemon Snap on the Wii U.
Yeah.
On the Wii U. So I was thinking maybe they do a Pokemon Snap 2.
Because
That'd be
I
cool.
really enjoyed
Well, I mean, they're
Gale of
doing
Darkness.
Pokemon Snap
Ooh, Gale of Darkness
1.5
is
yeah.
the
on
best.
Sun and Moon.
As someone who's playing through Gale of Darkness for the first time right now, I would love a sequel.
Oh yeah, Gale of Darkness is a great game. Gale of Darkness is the sequel to Pokemon Coliseum.
A threequel?
A trilogy?
Talking to the
A
mic.
trilogy, yeah.
Threequel?
Still really low.
Trilogy.
Threequel!
Thank you.
But yeah, I would love to see something like Gale of Darkness, something new come out. I kind of want the Sonic franchise to, like, take a time out. Let's just call it quits for a little while.
Whoa. I'm a big Sonic guy. Sonic Boom was awful, but here's the thing. Sega was doing some good stuff before that game came out. Sonic Generations is by far my favorite Sonic game, and the preview that they showed for this new Sonic title looks like it's Generations 2.
Yeah,
And it
but
looks
Generations,
great.
like, that wasn't really a game on itself. It was just reviewing the Sonic franchise up until
It
that
was
point.
a game on its own. It was they did basically revamps of old
Yeah.
and new
Exactly. Like,
routes.
they didn't have to, like, they might have revamped it, but they didn't come up with, like, original ideas for that game. Like, sure, they had, like, the token plot, but it was mostly just revisiting.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You don't really need a plot for Sonic the Hedgehog. You just got to go fast.
Yeah, but do you think...
Nobody likes that joke.
Yeah, that's kind of
It's-
true
it's
because
not- it's
we
not
saw
a
what
joke.
happened, like, when you have too much plot in a Sonic, you get Sonic 06.
What people love about Sonic the Hedgehog and the franchise is the gameplay.
I'm pretty sure it's like the furry aesthetic kind of thing.
Oh.
Now, Scott, what it sounds like to me is that you didn't appreciate Sonic 06's use of Sonic human lovemaking.
Oh, that was so weird.
Yeah.
Or it could just be that the game was incomplete. There was like whole systems in the game that you could access, but they did nothing. The one thing I will say about Sonic 06, the only thing I enjoyed was Dr. Eggman's design. Like, I was like, why doesn't he look like that in every game?
Well, I'll tell you a game they should make a sequel to is Sonic Unleashed, because that one was actually, it was God of War mixed with Sonic.
A lot of people didn't like Unleashed.
Well, here's my question. How has Sonic survived, but Mega Man fallen off?
Because
Oh.
Capcom doesn't give a damn about Mega Man.
It was such a good... Like, I don't understand how that one wasn't popular enough to stay around. I mean, eventually, the game developers have to listen to their customers if they want a game.
Yeah.
And then you look at people like Capcom and Konami. Those two companies, those ancient companies who we love to death because we grew up with them, have just butchered our favorite franchises. What Konami has done is ridiculous.
Can we have examples, please?
Basically everything involving Metal Gear Solid 5. And
I mean, just Solid 5.
Hmm?
This is not even Metal Gear, it's just Solid 5.
Like, I never played that, but I did see, like, clips of it where you tie people to balloons and then launch them.
Well, I'm not talking about the actual gameplay, although Konami
I mean,
still hasn't finished the game. It's kind of annoying. But basically how they treated the creator of Metal Gear. Like, they wouldn't even let him accept his own award at the Video Game Awards. And they, like, barred him with lawyers. It was like, Konami is just putrid. And that saddens me because they own the rights to Bomberman. They own the rights to Metal Gear. They own the rights to Castlevania, some of my favorite franchises. So it's just sad.
Well, let's move on to a company that is actually we do kind of like right now, Bethesda. Because, like, we all know that game is coming out later this year, the
That is
re-release of
debatable.
Skyrim.
Wait, they're re-releasing Skyrim?
Yeah, they're having
It's
it,
a
like,
remaster.
yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I'll tell you what my favorite thing...
Why
Oh.
would they do it?
Oh, don't...
Why?
Cailey, explain that noise, please.
Why? Just why?
My problem is Fallout 4 kind of made me sad. Because I love Fallout 3, I love Fallout
What, you don't
New
like 3D
Vegas.
Minecraft?
They took a bunch of
You mean
mods.
No Man's Sky?
Oh my god, we don't talk about that poor game.
Ooh.
Michael,
It's the
please leave the
incredible
room.
experience that is No Man's Sky.
Ooh.
10 out of 10, best game of all time.
No, it's not.
Overwatch was actually given a 10 out of 10 rating.
What?
By who? IGN?
No, it wasn't IGN. Hold on, let me look this up.
Was it Blizzard Magazine?
No.
But my thing is that
Destructoid.
as a big fan of the Fallout franchise, I even played the old ones that were made by Black Isle that were on PC, because they were made by the same people who made Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate. Like, I really liked those games. So as a big fan of the Fallout franchise, it's kind of disappointing that when they're making Fallout 4, a game that was in development for such a long time, and it's so unfinished. It's so empty. And they just took a bunch of mods from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and did their own versions of them.
It was Game Informer,
Game Informer.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
and that's
So that's
weird.
GameStop. Game Informer is published by GameStop, right?
Are they?
That's the magazine. Like, it's
I
part of
think
your
they're related,
subscription.
yeah.
But that's unheard of, getting a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I've never seen a game with a 10 out of 10 before.
Hey, Daddy, what's up?
Hey, John.
Go Tigers!
Oh god, no, that was so loud.
Oh,
That was our dad.
Bye.
He's
John.
a jackass.
yeah.
He's gone now.
What are you talking about, Tigers? This is USC.
Michael, can you hit the door, please?
Oh god, he's coming through the
I
other
mean,
door.
it
Oh,
mu-
that's gonna be so great. I hope so. I'm moving my bag.
No, that's
I wonder if he means the Clemson Tigers or he means Missouri.
that is a joke from Predicts, our other series.
How do we not know that? We all watch it all the time.
Subscribe to Highscore headquarters.
Yay.
Okay, speaking of new games coming out, there's one that Michael's gonna be very, very excited for. September 30th, Yokai Watch 2.
Fuck off. I hate you. We're not roommates anymore.
Oh,
What's with the
also
problem?
known as Shimigami Tensei for kids.
Yeah, I don't get the
Like-
joke. I'm gonna be real.
Nobody gets
Okay.
that joke.
I mean, I get that joke,
I
but
got the
you
joke.
could have done better.
What? It's Shimigami Tensei for children. That's all
Hell
it
is
is.
Shimigami Tensei.
Hold up, no, I think the best way to explain that is repeating the exact same line over and over again.
Okay, it's Shimigami Tensei. It's made by Atlas. It's made by the same people who made Persona. It's a game where you talk to demons to get demons on your team.
And
to
then
fight
they
for
kill you. A lot.
Yeah.
I
Like,
look
just
it up
so
and
much.
The first thing I see is a pentagram. What are you playing?
Yeah.
What are you playing?
That's a good sign.
I'm playing a JRPG made by one of the best video game
Persona, I
companies
can
on the
understand,
planet.
but like,
Atlas doesn't make bad games. They don't. And they're owned by Sega now, and they still make good games.
Didn't they put out, like, Super Highlight?
They put out a game called Conception, which is a great game.
Hmm.
They put out a lot of good games.
Okay, we've got some more good stuff coming out. The DLC that everyone is asking for is going to be the new Battlefront DLC coming out, the Death Star Edition. I'm sure everyone's clamoring for it.
Yeah.
Okay, good talk,
Battlefront
guys.
is Such a flop.
How are they still? I don't understand how they're still making stuff for it. It was so bad.
I don't know.
New stuff coming out. It looks like Gears of War 4, Paper Mario,
Paper Mario, yay. That's a good.
Rise of Tomb Raider.
I mean-
Oh yeah.
Didn't that come out, like, last year?
Is that the PS4 release?
Let me see.
It looks for the 20th year celebration.
Okay, so is that the PS4 the definitive edition, or is it just the standard PS4 release? Because it was a select exclusive. It was like a timed exclusive
That is
for
a-
Xbox.
That is a fantastic question that I don't know the answer to.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Is
Is-
this just for PS4, or is it, like, a definitive edition?
The one I'm seeing
16?
says PS4.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably just the PS4 release.
Because the Xbox One came out in 2015.
Yeah.
I'm
You know what?
wondering.
I think this is the release for the
Got a 9.3
Wii U.
on IGN.
Weird. Square Enix getting a lot of those old Eidos games. And
Square
it's-
Enix?
Yeah. Square Enix makes the new Tomb Raider games.
Enix.
PlayStation VR is coming
Squaresoft.
out October 13th.
Do we really need to argue about how Square Enix is pronounced? NX Square.
Bro, they make Final Fantasy. We can go all day about how to pronounce things from their games.
Do you really need to be grinding your fucking nails during the podcast?
Yeah, it's not
You know what?
picking
I
up
need
the
to
mic.
grind my nails, Michael. Don't hate me about that.
It's not picking up the mic.
I love you, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we excited for the VR?
I'm sorry, I
PSVR?
completely blacked out
PlayStation
what you're
VR?
saying.
Yeah, the PlayStation VR. Are we excited for that or no? It coming out October.
I don't really have the money for PSVR.
I don't have the balance to like wear
I-
those things without falling over and puking.
It also
Oh.
there's only
No, seriously, like I hit my hip on the table just walking into the room. I don't think VR is something people like me should be using.
the only title on PlayStation VR
Cut
that
my-
I am
cut my
excited
thumb on
for
a plastic cup
is
lid this
Resident
morning.
Evil 7.
I was trying to take it off.
That is
I
the
used
only
little
title
thumb.
that I want to play on VR. Because the demo for Resident Evil 7 is great. It's kind of like PT, if y'all know what that is.
Well, it looks like launch titles are going to include Star Wars
PT is the
Battlefront
game that never
X-Wing
came out.
VR mission.
Whap, whap.
Dude, PT was so great. How did it not come out?
Konami.
Chris tried to get me scared by having me play it for his Step 1 video game, and I just made fun of it the entire time. He was so disappointed at the end. We stopped the game after we finished it.
That is
He
the
just goes, that was so disappointing.
my rant on Konami. That is another reason about fuck Konami.
Please see 5 minutes ago for James's rant on Konami.
Timestamp, please.
No, I think we need yet another rant on that. I feel like the first one wasn't expansive enough.
And moving on.
All right, Drive Club is launching with it. Res Infinite is launching. Not a lot of good stuff. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta, October 14th for the PS4. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the most disliked trailer on all of YouTube.
I am so tired
It
of
beat
Call of Duty.
Ghostbusters?
It is the most disliked video game trailer.
Wow.
Video game trailer, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghostbusters
Okay,
is up
now-
there. So is actually I don't know. Is Metal Gear Pachinko? Is that still higher?
What?
Now-
I think Ghostbusters is just up there because there's a lot of guys who were like, oh, there's...
To be
Watch
honest,
the nostalgia.
it was
critic
not a
review.
good movie.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Watch
Really?
the
I
nostalgia
heard
critic
a
review.
lot
They
of
go
I
off
did.
the-
I love Nostalgia Critic. I watch them all the time.
He was like,
it's
that's your free
mediocre.
plug. You better plug us back.
What?
No, I've heard all the reviews, the critical reviews were higher than the user reviews, which is very, very rare. Meaning it's very polarizing. So I guess if you go in there and you love Melissa McCarthy, you love Kristen Wiig, Melissa Raunch, I want to say, was one of the characters. No.
Google that show.
Who was the other chick from SNL that was there?
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones, but the other one. There were 4. I cannot think of her name. But anyways, if you love them, I guess you love the movie. If you went in there looking for a good movie overall, you're probably going to leave a little disappointed.
But that seems like it'd be the opposite reviews. Like if you love the characters, I feel like the user generated
Kristen Wiig.
scores. I think we
Not-
said her.
Yeah, Kristen
Melissa
Wiig.
McCarthy, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon
That's
is what I was
what it
thinking
was.
of. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm an old school Ghostbusters fan.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with it. I grew up with the cartoon. So it's really hard for me to sit in there and watch this version, and the practical effects look like the live action Scooby-Doo movie.
Hey, that was a good movie.
No,
Yeah,
it
who didn't
wasn't.
love that movie?
No, please.
No, it wasn't.
All right, and then in November, we've got Call of Duty Infinite Warfare finally dropping.
Okay, now-
Modern Warfare is remastered with it.
You said this like it was a beta. Like
Yeah, the
like, is it-
PS4 beta is dropping in October.
Okay, so it's like a multiplayer game because like as far like I don't keep up with the online MOBA circuit, but the only thing I knew betas from were like those massive like Star Wars Battlefront because like it was only online.
Battlefield 1
But-
had a beta.
Overwatch had a beta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
like that. That's just
So, like,
pure multiplayer. But I always thought like
Doom
Call of
also-
Duty had
Doom
like,
also had a-
single player thing,
had a
so it was
beta.
just like
Call of Duty technically has a single player, It's horrible. If you ever played them. Halo Reach had a beta.
Campaign.
It was
Oh,
pretty
God.
solid.
Yo, I love
Um,
Halo Reach. That game is great.
I loved the beta more than I loved the final product.
I just Noble 6 is probably the best character
That's
in
basically
Halo.
everybody as far as Battlefront goes.
Also, but I don't get the dislike for this Call of Duty trailer, for anything involving Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, because it legit looks awesome, especially the dogfighting.
I think people didn't want Call of Duty
I have no clue.
anymore. Like they wanted everyone to take a break, and they didn't.
You want me to say louder how much I have no clue what we're talking about and can't contribute to the conversation?
Yeah, but literally
Cailey,
none of us
Camerata.
can hear anything you're saying if you're like 4 feet away from the mic.
Eat me,
I keep pushing him away.
James, stop pushing
just
away.
like my mother did.
Oh god.
We've talked about Pokemon Sun and Moon. Star Wars or Star Trek Bridge Crew is coming out.
That is a VR title. That
That
is
sounds totally fake.
no, that is a real title. It was revealed at E3. It is a VR title that is a multiplayer game where you sit in the cockpit of the USS Enterprise, and you go on a mission as the Star Trek crew. It looks really cool. It is probably, I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be like 30 to an hour game. Like it's not gonna be long, 30 minutes to an hour. But who knows? I don't know. Is that PlayStation VR or is that like Oculus Rift?
Let's look it up.
It says on the one I've got here. It says PSVR, Rift, and Vive.
Okay, so
Okay, well-
it's going to be on HTC Vive as well. All right.
What is Is that like a phone thing?
Valve is kind of running it.
Ooh.
It's like Valve and HTC.
That was dirty instead of making it a Half-Life game.
Yeah, no one
Um,
wants another Half-Life game, obviously. What
here's the
about-
Come
thing.
on.
Valve-
Valve can't count to 3 to save their lives.
Valve makes a shit ton of money. They ain't making any more games. I don't see it
I mean,
happening.
come on,
seems
Steam, like
counterintuitive.
that's very much a monopoly at this point.
Well, they don't need to make money because they kind of own every other like online distribution service, like Origin or Windows Store, are garbage. No one uses
yeah,
them.
it's Windows.
Windows is fine. It's just their store isn't the greatest. And Origin is an EA product, so that tells you something.
Rest in peace.
Last thing I'm seeing that really pops out at me, Super Mario Maker 3DS comes out December 2nd. I'm 100% sure that already came out.
I don't think that came out, but is it just a 3DS port of Super Mario Maker?
I'm guessing, was Mario Maker not for 3DS?
No,
it was for Wii U.
It was for the Wii. What?
You're
Yeah.
staying on top of things, West. I
Oh,
like it.
jeez.
Also,
Oh my God.
me being topical, the Ghostbusters 2016 trailer had 291 thumbs up and 1 million thumbs down.
Wow.
Wow.
That's not wrong.
That is terrible.
Tells you how much the internet is amazing
No,
at
hold on. If you think
disliking
about that,
things.
there's probably more than 260 people working on that movie.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, if
Ooh.
if
Also-
the people worked on that movie, like,
Call of Duty Modern Warfare Black Ops 360 720 no scope
okay, stop talking.
had 99,000 thumbs up and 96,000 thumbs down, so everyone's gonna love it.
These
They
are
almost
not
broke
good
even.
signs. All right, that's all I have in terms of topics for the day.
We are at 48 minutes.
Okay,
It's
we,
not bad.
we can talk a little bit longer. Like 20 more minutes, maybe.
About what?
Can we?
You can
We've
just,
not done a great job of talking when we have topics. I'm just saying.
I mean, we can come up with some topics.
We're not going to talk about Konami for another.
We don't have to talk about Konami, but we can talk about some of the things that we like started talking about and then we kind of moved on for.
Scott, how do you do your hair? What product do you use?
It's called gel. You should try it.
Yeah, you want some brand name? Come on.
I wouldn't do well in jail, Scott.
Well, you know what? I think you'd make a very lovely girlfriend in jail, Michael.
You
I
have
got
the
a dog.
face for jail. I'm gonna be real. I love your face. It's perfect for jail.
I'm not sleeping in the same room as you tonight.
You can
But,
sleep in my room, Michael.
So let's do questions. Is anyone okay with
Questions
questions?
from the audience.
Yeah, let's poll our viewers here.
We don't have to just come up with questions. Out of the games that we talked about, what is the game you are most happy? Like you want to play the most?
Excited.
Yeah, excited for.
That's the word.
That would be Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. It's going to be basically the exact same game as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1, but with very small mods, and I'm so excited. I don't know why.
Pokemon Moon, because I have 900 hours in Pokemon X, and I need something else to do with my motherfucking life.
Yeah, Michael has finished the entire Pokedex.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty impressive, Michael.
That's incredible, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
So tell us, like,
It took 3 years, and I didn't have a girlfriend the entire time.
How much did you cry?
Only a little bit.
How many shinies do you have? Yeah, oh, right, you have a box full
I
of
have
shinies.
30 shinies.
wow.
Wait, I thought you cried every night.
That's a hobby, though. I enjoy that. This was sad crying.
So did you use Pokebank, or was that just...
You think I have $5 a year to waste on Pokebank? I'm in college.
I forgot
I
that
just
was
own
the thing.
6 different Pokemon games.
wow.
Michael, do you get both versions for each game?
No?
I know some people.
So what,
do.
you're
Like
just gonna
3
get
years
Moon
after.
and, like...
I'm
You trying to get
honestly
Moon?
considering getting both versions for this game.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've got a good deal on
I mean,
Amazon. Like,
it seems like they have
$90
some-
for both, which is...
Yeah.
And plus you get that little steel tin case thing. that
It
gives
seems
you
like
Fire
they have
Emblem face.
really cool differences between the games.
I don't know
Like,
if I'd like-
Sun and Moon are set 12 hours apart.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like
It's like
playing
Memento.
in constant darkness.
Well, it's not in constant darkness, right? There's still a daytime.
I assume that
It's just that our nighttime is their
Oh,
daytime.
It's
I-
12 hours,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless
I'm
it all takes
going-
place over the course of one day, which is impressive if you go from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, that's awesome.
I'm going to go a little bit outside of the box on this.
I thought
Well,
it was
I
just
mean,
like
you
the
don't
old
have
games
100
where time just doesn't move, and it's just like constant that you're.
Well, I
just
mean, you
stuck
get a lot
there.
more done without like 100 filler episodes, is what I see.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm going to go a little bit outside the box of this. This game doesn't really have a North American release. I'm hoping it does.
It's the North American release.
No, not Pokemon. I'm talking about a different game.
We still want to talk about Pokemon, man.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, keep talking about
This isn't a
Pokemon.
democracy. This is
Yeah,
Cailey's
Yeah, this
monarchy.
is dictatorship right now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Michael's getting Moon. I'm getting Sun.
I'm getting Moon.
You're getting Moon.
I'm getting Sun
If
and
only
then
because I want
possibly
Rockruff
Moon
to be a
later.
werewolf.
I'm probably going to get a Digimon game.
Digimon.
Well, all right.
What?
You can leave
Come on,
the podcast
that's
That is like getting Pepsi when you're getting Coca-Cola.
Hey, West, Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon are the champions.
I literally have never seen that TV show.
now. I haven't either.
You're lost, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm not missing
you're
out on
lost.
Wait,
Uh,
which came out first?
They came out around the same time.
yeah.
I'm gonna look this up now.
Here's something.
I
fun.
want to say that Pokemon came out in Japan first in 1996, and the Digimon Tomodachi came out in like 1998.
Like, here's something fun. My TV shows growing up were Digimon, Mega Man, and Lilo and Stitch. Because
that-
everything
Ooh.
else was too bad for me.
Was that
Really?
was that the Battle
Yes.
Network Mega Man?
Yes.
My man.
Wait.
Yeah, are we talking about the PC game for Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah.
I love
wait.
that game.
West, you
I
had a
played that game.
you had a question earlier about like why Mega Man isn't a thing anymore. It's
Yeah.
actually partially in part because due in part to the Battle Network series. Do you know anything about Mega Man?
Was that the GBA release?
It was. Those
Yes.
were, that was the GBA series,
Mm-hmm.
and really what I usually find is that people just felt like they made way too many of them without trying to change anything up, and it just kind of died off.
That was.
I
There
mean,
are a
Pokemon
couple-
did the same thing, but
Favorite
they're still
new
pretty
Pokemon
They're
much
still
game?
going
around.
fucking strong.
Yeah.
Favorite new Pokemon?
Yeah, that's been leaked.
Faticate.
Okay, Michael.
What?
Favorite new Pokemon?
Oh, I haven't actually decided on a favorite new Pokemon. I
Like-
really love the. I
Donald-
forget its name. The
Donald Trump Zangoose.
No, I fucking hate
The
that.
new
thing.
like little dragon guy.
No, let me decide.
Sorry, type
re-
no.
Michael, hurry up, let's go.
I really like the little rock dude that just breaks out of his
Oh,
shell
the
and he's a
little-
shining
The
star.
meteorite guy. I
Yeah.
love him. He's
Meteor.
so cute.
That's it,
Yeah.
Meteor. I really
What
like
about you,
Meteor.
Cailey? What's your...
I like Meteor, and I also have to go with Rowlet.
Crap, that was
Oh.
the one I was gonna choose.
He's
Okay.
so cute.
For
He's
me,
got a
it's-
bow tie.
For me, it's actually a tie. It's between Ice Tails and Litten, assuming it doesn't become,
Yeah.
like,
Litten
standing
is
up.
lit,
In
bro.
that
They're,
case...
like
In that case, I will not be evolving it, and I will just have like a tabby with me as I'm
Bro, I
fighting
get-
everything.
Paracat, yeah.
I do the same thing for Mudkip. I name it Mudkipikins, and it never evolves.
Aw.
And what about you, Wes? What is your?
I'm gonna go oddball, and I love the Alolan Execute.
I do too. That was gonna be my second
That
one.
thing is a
Too big-
10-meter tall dragon monster.
Oh, it's amazing.
big
It's,
for
it's
evolution
bigger
stream.
than Groudon.
Well, here's the
It's
thing.
taller than Groudon.
Perfect. It should be. It's beautiful.
Why?
Technically, it's technically that is the original version of Execute.
Oh yeah, they.
I'm gonna take Pokemon that are way too damn tall for 500, please.
How about Pokemon that are way too short?
hot
Charizard.
Oh yeah, isn't he like 4 feet tall or something?
Yeah,
like
He's
that?
5 feet.
He's like I want to say he's
4'11".
like 4'11".
I'm uncomfortable with that.
Charizards are 5'7".
Dang.
5'7".
So
Damn.
they're my height exactly.
So
Wow.
yeah, so like every time you're just like, wow,
How much
I
does
want
a
to get
Charizard
a
weigh?
Charizard and freaking fly that motherfucker. You're
Weighs
not gonna do it.
1.99.
Can't do it.
199.5 pounds.
Okay.
199.5.
Oh,
Now
I'm almost
that
as big as a Charizard.
Wow.
That means I can breathe fire.
Now that I've actually got a list in front of me,
I mean, you've already got
Uh,
a crotch, so.
my favorite new Pokemon is a tie between Mimikyu because it's.
Oh my god,
fucking
that thing is
What the hell?
so...
I
Wait.
love ghost types.
Wait,
And
no, Mimikyu's really cute. That's not what I was screaming about.
Oh, you were just interrupting me for the sake of interrupting me.
Sorry,
Love
no.
you too.
I was looking stuff up. Continue.
What? Okay. And Lurantis, the new like grass Pokemon that looks like a praying mantis, but it's pink and adorable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait, is that the one that looks like it's got bacon on it?
Yes.
Yo, who wants to talk about the Sandcastle Pokemon?
Who wants to talk about type null?
It's okay because
Hold
it's a ghost.
Hold on, this new one, type null?
Type
Did
null
they
is
forget
normal
to give
It
it
type.
had to
name?
be a bitch programming that.
No,
Yeah.
type null it's just a normal type.
No,
That's
y'all are
just
saying it
the
wrong.
I know.
It's type
Japanese name.
null. Remember, you're supposed to pause after a comma.
That's not a comma,
It's a
that's a colon.
colon.
Vasa, colon.
It's okay. English is your native language. It's
So,
hard to
wait.
No, it's...
Charizard is 5'7".
learn.
Venusaur is 6'7". How is Venusaur taller than Charizard?
I love Venusaur.
Why
Also-
is it so big?
Hey, you want to blow your mind even more?
Yeah.
Look up Furret.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh my god.
Horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
No, Dunsparce is horrifying.
Why is it 5'11"? Why is it so tall?
Furret is taller than
Wait, then how tall is
Charizard.
Linoon? Well, okay, it's
1'8".
1'8", but clearly I'm talking about how long it is. Is no one gonna give me that? Like how long?
Hold on,
is
look
it?
up
Like,
Ghastly.
dude,
That one's pretty scary.
Ghastly's just a ghost, right? It's like a head.
Mhm.
Yeah, but imagine how, like...
Ghastly is apparently a musical artist as well. He's 4'3".
Imagine a 4'3" giant head just floating places.
Just a 4 foot
You
tall
don't see
head.
that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like a daily occurrence for you?
This isn't Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, whose phone's ringing?
Yours.
My phone is up.
Apparently
I'm
it's
solid.
Ooh.
You know,
Someone's calling from home.
maybe
I don't know who's
Cailey was
calling.
bitching at me to cover up her own mistakes, huh?
My phone's on silent.
Do do do
It's
do do do
vibrating.
do.
You want me to answer that?
What?
I can answer
My
that.
phone?
Yeah, I can
No.
do a perfect Kaylee voice.
All right, so
Sure.
Hi,
while we're
this
on the
is Cailey.
topic,
Best voice of mine is pretty.
while
I
we're on
think
the
it's
topic,
fantastic. It's
of
spot on.
favorite Pokemon.
Overall,
What is your favorite Pokemon
Empoleon.
overall?
Empoleon. I love Empoleon.
Chandelure, and also recently Mawile.
You know who's cute? You know
this
who's a
is adorable.
cutie? Litwick. He's a little candle.
When he tries to
I-
steal your soul to hell.
I
Yeah, don't worry
always,
about it.
every time I tell someone Chandelure is my favorite Pokemon, I just imagine starting out as a 10-year-old with a fucking melting ball of wax on my shoulder.
Bro, that's not bad.
Just dripping on you and burning you.
I got a good group. Growing up, my favorite was always Espeon because I loved Eevee and I loved the evolutions. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, and then
I
I
was
was
thinking
like
of Esper.
for a while.
It's like the one that wants to destroy the
eyes.
planet.
The eyes of Esper.
For a while I was rocking Muck. Muck is one of my favorites.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I'm a huge Braviary fan because Merca.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's a
like, that's
giant
America.
eagle that just crushes things.
What about you, Wes? What's your favorite Pokemon?
My all-time favorite is Trico. I picked that thing, the first time I played Emerald, which was my first game, and I picked it and it was
Oh
awesome.
my god.
What?
Gyarados
Oh
is
my
21 feet
God.
tall.
Long, like
That
No,
makes
no.
sense, though. It's a Loch Ness monster, so it makes a lot of sense.
I mean, it's a sea
No,
serpent.
Lapras is a
It
Loch
brings
Ness monster.
storms
Oh,
with it, doesn't it?
what?
yeah.
Talk about how a Magikarp can jump over a mountain.
Jump over a waterfall.
That's actually a Chinese myth.
And when
Oh,
it gets
yeah,
to the
isn't-
top of the waterfall, it turns into a sea dragon.
But for some reason, that's not a dragon type.
So could I tie a string to a fish and drag it up a waterfall and then have a dragon on a leash by the time I get up there? According to China.
Pretty sure Peter would come after you.
There's no PETA in China. Come on.
Yeah.
Can I paint a mouse yellow, then throw rocks at it until it becomes an orange mouse?
Oh god.
Only if you plug it into an electrical socket for a little bit.
I think if you throw rocks at it, it'll actually turn purple, which means it's shiny, so that's even
Should
better.
not.
What's your favorite Pikachu clone?
Bellossom.
Dialga.
Pachirisu is pretty cute.
I think my
No, I'm liking
favorite.
this.
So we got one that's actually a clone.
Hold on, no.
I will go with Meryl, Water Pikachu,
I think my
Pika-Blue?
favorite Pikachu.
Pika-Blue.
Yeah.
I'm liking the Sonic the Hedgehog one in the new Pokemon game.
I actually really love Minun and Plusle. They're adorable.
Oh my
The
god.
They
Surfer
are.
Raichu is pretty cute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He rides his little tail.
He got psychic power from eating pancakes.
It makes sense though. That's how it works.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is that why
Snorlax's
I-
Z move?
Oh my.
Oh my god, there's Snorlax going Super Saiyan.
Just eyes.
Took 20 years to stand up, and that's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I like how they put that in the intro. Like they show the progression of him slowly standing
Yeah.
up, and then he's laying down when they first start the video. Like, what's with that? He got up and was just like, "All right, guys, I'm done."
I mean, we've all had that thing
Natural
like we all like get up from our beds and we're like, nope.
I swear to Arceus, if Ash doesn't bring back his Snorlax so it can turn into a fucking superhero in the anime, I'm gonna be
No, I'm
very
just waiting for
upset.
Pikachu to evolve into a Alolan Pikachu somehow, or Raichu.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be real honest. I stopped watching the anime around the third season with May,
Hmm.
just because them taking Misty off the show really hurt me as a
Does that really
child.
shock anyone?
Let me
in
tell me
this?
what you're missing.
Maybe Max would appreciate
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Also, they got rid of. I also think during season 2 is when they got rid of Gary Oak, and that also made me sad because Gary Oak is a freaking
that.
badass.
Smell you later.
Dude, there's a scene in the original show. He's driving a convertible with a bunch of supermodels in the back, and he's just like, "I'm going on to the next city, Ash. Smell you later, bro." And then he just drives off. It's so great.
The coolest 10-year-olds have
Yeah.
cars with supermodels. That's how it works.
Well, when you're a 10-year-old and you're watching that, it's pretty great.
The inconsistencies in the show.
Pokemon taught me about love.
How?
For me, it taught me about love during the episode where Ash and Pikachu die.
Yeah, what about the time when Ash accidentally kills little onion fairy Celebi?
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
Ooh.
How about the time Ash
She's
gets?
stuck.
How about the time Ash gets turned to stone by Mewtwo?
Oh yeah.
Real talk, that movie was amazing.
That was
Oh yeah,
That
it's a
first
great movie.
My friend Matthew actually quoted Mewtwo's line on an essay, and got
No,
an A.
Ben.
in college.
Oh my
No,
god.
who was it? Herman Cain
Lord.
quoted Mewtwo. Yeah.
Dude, how
Herman
can
Cain-
you not quote Mewtwo?
Yeah.
The message of Pokemon the first movie is actually very
Ralph had a
relevant.
good line too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the message. Yeah, dogfighting is wrong. Now let's go back to dogfighting. Hmm?
Well, I think it was more like it was more about like human experimentation and
Oh
like,
yeah, how
and
could we
slavery and things like
I
that.
thought it was.
Well,
Don't
it's still
be racist.
slavery, and
Yeah.
we still
That too.
experiment.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of messages in that movie.
If you want to get the real on Pokemon, play Pete as Pokemon Black and Blue. Hashtag free
Oh.
Pikachu.
That game is so bad.
Oh my god.
Have you guys played it?
It's a real game.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
you go on
they were-
Pikachu,
Oh my God,
Pikachu
what?
website's there.
It's on
Okay,
the
how did
PETA Kids
Uranium get
website.
shut down, but Black and Blue is still up?
That's a good question.
Lord, that ain't even right.
'Cause you don't mess with the powers at PETA.
Dude, when Pokemon Go came out, how do you think PETA felt about that game? How they just like there are people just going around, just walking around their neighborhoods.
I mean, like no one knew how to
capturing
respond
animals.
to that. Like I saw like, those news stories within 24 hours of coming on. Oh yeah, we found like 100 dead bodies within a day of Pokemon Go. It turns out like
Actually, a lot of people have been hurt, injured, or there's
oh
been,
yeah, they had that.
there's
update.
been at
It's like,
least
please don't
Mhm.
trespass while playing Pokemon Go.
there's been at least 5 people killed by Pokemon Go that I know of. 2 people in Japan. One dude walked straight off a cliff while playing the game. One dude got mugged and killed.
Okay, well, if you're dumb enough to walk straight off a cliff while you're playing this game, maybe you like
See,
Yeah,
here's the
that's
thing.
Darwin
natural
Award-winning
selection
way to
at work
lose.
here.
Here's the
Pretty sure
thing.
walking off a cliff is how someone in Game of
Like,
Thrones died.
when you make a game,
Yeah.
Wow, spoilers.
It's
when you-
okay.
Jeez,
It's
now
okay.
we're gonna have no viewers.
Oh my
Now
God.
we had
Everyone's gonna
to-
hate
Oh my
this.
God.
Yeah, come on. We're
Spoilers
talking
as
about
well.
Pokemon and Game of Thrones.
Oh my
the two
God,
least popular
spoilers.
subjects on the internet to date.
spoilers about Game of Thrones. People die.
Double fun fact: they all fake their deaths, and in the finale, they're gonna come back for a musical number.
Dude, that'd be the greatest thing ever. You don't even know. That'd be so funny. It's like, this has all been a dream.
Oh yeah, they've got me playing Joffrey in the remake.
All the dire wolves are wearing suits.
No, and the American remake of Game of Thrones. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah. The American remake, Brad Pitt is Jaime Lannister. Anne
I mean-
Hathaway is the Mother of Dragons.
No, so you guys are thinking too
Khaleesi?
small. I'm thinking the American remake is George R.R. Martin playing every single character in the show, including the wolves and dragons.
I actually, real talk. I think if they did ever make a U.S. remake of it, Tom Cruise needs to be in that movie. Oh, you say that
Movie. This is like
or show,
60 hours.
no. Here's what they should do. They should like
60 hours.
60-hour movie.
instead of having
bro. What, have you
TV
not
show,
seen
have,
The
like, a
Last
movie and then,
Samurai?
like 5 video games.
Such a good movie.
But put him on the most
Last
inconsistent
Samurai.
consoles.
It's
like
Tom
Wii U,
Cruise.
Tom Cruise has
PC,
peaked, all right,
3DS.
He's got a couple good movies, a
Yes.
couple good action movies that have come out recently.
Oh, they did leave a voicemail. I think so.
So
Tom Cruise left you a voicemail?
No.
Yeah, but if our criteria is good action movies, why don't we just throw Chuck Norris and Sylvester Stallone in the mix and just
James
Let's
just broke
go
the
to-
pop filter.
it just fell off.
It was screwed on. I don't know what the hell you're doing to it.
I think it was him constantly
Game
Alright,
of
like.
Thrones.
well,
Season 7, The
don't
Expendables.
try and put it back on because then it's going to rattle the mic
Oh, yeah.
stand. And,
that's always a good sound.
we're a little over an hour anyway. So
Okay,
we
we-
should probably wrap
Gonna
it up.
call
That's
this.
a great way to call it.
Yeah, come
thank
on.
you guys
We
for
broke
watching.
things.
Everybody want to sign off real quick? I don't know how to end this. Dead silence. Great
This
idea.
is Ron Burgundy telling you to go fuck yourself, San Diego.
That is getting censored.
Yep.
We've cursed like so much.
All
in
right,
this
hey
video.
everyone. We just want to say thank y'all for listening, and this is Highscore headquarters signing off.
You stay classy, Carolina.
Oh my god.